Hello, David Bradley from the pet room here. As you can see, I have new microphones. I ordered a thing where I could have two rather than one. Now, am I really going to keep them on my hat all the time? No, I don't think so. I think what I will do is strategically figure out what are good places. One of them may be on my hat, because of course it's close here. The beard can cause noises. I will work on this, but anyway. They have arrived. So now I have these two. Unfortunately, my third mic, which looks the same, won't communicate with the little receiver thing. So be it. Now it's a prop. And I do have three now wired microphones. And I forgot, but I should look for some iPhone extension cables things that I can do them better too, or one of them better too. Not at the same time. See, I remember I had that attached to my cowboy hat. Still there. Anyway, so I'm back in the game for audio, and that pleases me. It does. By the way, in the background is my vintage fan. And I don't know if you notice, but first of all, it's very quiet. It moves a lot of air. It also takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes to actually get up to speed. It's still not there yet. But at least it's quiet, and it does move a lot of air. Dangerous thing is, of course, the guard is from whatever era, maybe the 50s, where, a cat could lose a paw, a child could lose a hand, all kinds of things. And the metal blades are metal. But I like it. It's a torque hand. So, good news on the sound front. Now, the next thing I need to do, I need to get back to testing cables and computers with a 4040. I do. I believe I have 5 PET IEEE cables, and right now I'm connected to a 4040 via an 8296. And I was trying other machines, and they weren't working, and I was somewhat surprised, somewhat bewildered. But first thing I will do on I suspect the next video, is set up the camera at some distance so you can see what I'm doing, now that the sound will work well, and I will test the 5 PET to IEEE cables. That is the plan. And then I'll go back and see if the Fat 40 works, and if the what else? Oh yeah, there's the 4016. I call that number 5, and then there's the Rusty PET. And what is there? Hang on. There's the Rusty PET number 5 and the 4032 that are all working, but they are trouble with. Now, even though I was giving a demonstration of just make sure the logo is up, I'm not sure if I was kind of, wasn't I was rushed, but it's hard, reaching in behind things and doing things. I'm not sure if I had the cable the right way up, which of course doesn't do any harm, but the drive won't work if the edge connector on the PET to IEEE cable is upside down. Aha. I wonder if you can hear the fan now. I think it is finally approaching optimal speed. But I don't think it's quite there yet. So, back to the drawing board. The other thing I can do with more of these microphones is I could, of course, film things with both phones from sort of different angles and still have the sound that is reasonable. Because sound is good. And these microphones aren't that expensive. So really, if you're doing recording, get some sort of microphone, whether it be wired or not. And of course, if it's wired, you just got to make sure you don't move around a whole bunch. And if it's wireless, you don't have to worry about yanking the phone down, breaking the receiver, or doing such things. Like when I did my session in the garage that was just done with no video and just sound, I had the wireless mic on, and the phone was nowhere in the garage because there's no way I could do. There's just no way. Besides, it's more like radio. As one kid said, I think during World War II, he liked radio because the pictures are better. Perhaps. Funny, I do believe I'm seeing a little green thing on my face. That would be the light from this microphone that tells me that it's connected and it's working. Anyway, wonderful things, these things. And I'll see. I have other camera things. I guess one DSLR that shoots video. And maybe it would be a good thing to see if I can get one of these remote microphones for. Because really, the microphones on these things are okay. But if you really want good sound, you have to do things in order to get good sound. So I think the fan is now up to speed. If I lean back, it's good. Very, very good. So, thanks for being here. It's almost time to test PET to IEEE cables. Until we meet again, gotta watch the microphone. David Bradley signing off from the pet room. Bye for now.